masculine feminine পড়েছি, নয়টার জেন্ডারটা পড়ে নি এবং প্লুরাল ফর্মেশনটা পড়ে নি আজকে। আচ্ছা, জার্মান নাউন্স ইন সিঙ্গুলার এন্ডিং সিঙ্গুলার ফর্ম এন্ডিং উইথ খেন। খেন মানে হচ্ছে ডিমিনিউটিভ ফর্ম, মানে কোনো কিছু জিনিসের ছোট, যেরকম ধরুন হেন, হুন্ড, হুন্ড মানে ডগ, der Hund, die Hunde, male dog, male dogs, die Hündin, die Hündinnen, female dog, female dogs। তার থেকে এসছে das Hundchen, das Hundchen, die Hündchen, das Hündchen, die Hündchen। এটা হচ্ছে পাপি, পাপিস। সেরকম der Hahn, die Hähne, cock, cocks, die Henne, die Hennen, hen, hens, das Hähnchen, die Hähnchen। চিকেন, চিকেন মানে এখানে চিকেন যেগুলো আমরা খাই। Okay, these are the chickens which we eat. So all these chickens are termed as henken. Why? Because it is only the male chicken that we eat, not the female chicken. Because definitely in a poultry, or everybody is reared. That is, the male as well as female chickens are reared. The female chickens are reared not for meat but for eggs. There are two kinds of female chickens. One is reared for eggs, and the other hens are reared to mix with the males to give offsprings. That is small chickens. So for these two purposes, the hens are bred in the poultry. And for the masculine part, those males which are used for breeding are not treated together, or are not reared together with the male hen, male cocks, because this male cocks would be the male cocks who are reared separately and in a secluded place are only reared for meat, because they are fed in a different way so that their body quickly grows up. Yes, Priti, can you hear? Hello, Priti.
Yes, sir, I can hear.
And your sounds, that is, sound and your video are all okay?
Yes, all okay.
So will you be able to attend the class tomorrow, because tomorrow being Rakhi?
No, sir, I think I won't be able to attend tomorrow. I'm not sure.
You're not sure. So I don't, whether Arpita will be able to do it or not is also a matter of question. I don't know. We don't know. I'll write it in the message group, in the group, where I'll ask you. You probably will say this, you're not sure to attend the class within 3 to 5. Okay. And what about Arpita? I don't know. Arpita has told us, has written today. 1 minute, please. Where is the phone? Oh my God. Weekend, this one. Yes. Due to family emergency, I will not be able to attend today's class. So nothing about tomorrow's class. So I'll ask about tomorrow's class. Thereafter, the institute will take its decision. Okay, that is the thing. So, however, where we were in this chapter, in this particular thing, there is this Han and so whatever chicken that is we eat, there is a flesh of the chicken that human beings eat come from the male cocks. Okay, from the male cocks who are fed in a different way so that their body weight increases rapidly and they quickly become adults. So even hormones and all other things are given to them so that they quickly become adults and their body weight increases, and they can be business wise, they can be lucrative, they become lucrative for business. That is it. So there are four kinds of there are two kinds of cocks as well as two kinds of hens. Two kinds of cocks and two kinds of hens are reared in the poultry. So all separately. One kind of so this the chicken that we used to eat, that is available with its for its flesh in the restaurant, that is when you order king of chicken, a dish of chicken, then that chicken should be called henken. That is called henken. So we see this all kinds of ken are for diminutive form, that is smaller thing. The main thing. Dastier, ditiere, animal animals. Dastier ken means come.
তোমার মঙ্গলবার বৃহস্পতিবার হবে
Dastier, ditiere, ditierin, ditierinen, female animals. Dastier ken is come.
কালকে সম্ভব না, যত সম্ভব কালকে সম্ভব হবে না তো।
German nouns in singular form ending with line. Okay. So, maid ken. The Made, actually the Made means the word called madam. Probably the Made is probably you know the word called madam. Madam is a French word, and the Made is the German word for madam. So from that we have the word das Mädchen. Okay. So this is Mädchen means people or ladies from 5 to 12 years, 5 up to before 30. So this is known as Mädchen. Okay. So Ken is the diminutive form, smaller form. Now come to line. Line is also the diminutive form and is used for many things like das Vogellein. Der Vogel, die Vögel. Bird, male bird. Bird, birds for male. Male bird, male bird. Die Vögelin, die Vögelinnen, female bird, female bird. Das Vögelein, die Vögelein, das Vogelken, die Vogelken, little bird, baby bird. Similarly, das Fräulein, from Frau, we have Fräulein. So, Fräulein is young ladies. Der Säugling, die Säuglinge, is cubs of anything. Okay, cubs of mammals. German nouns in singular form ending with nis. Das Gefängnis, das Hindernis. Gefängnis means prison, Hindernis means obstacles, Ereignis means happening. From where in the world this word Gefängnis has come? 1 minute. Fangen, from the verb fangen, we had discussed this. From the verb fangen, we got the word fangen, ping, gefangen. So from gefangen is the past participle. Fangen means to catch, caught. So the past participle of catch is caught. So this caught means gefangen. So from gefangen we get Gefängnis. Hindernis, hindern. Hinder means to create obstacles. To create obstacles or to create obstacles, that is to foster somebody. So from that, hinderness, obstacle. Thus Ereignis. Ereignis means to happen. Ereignis means happening. So these are all words from verbs. Words, German words ending with Zahl. Schicksal. Schicksal means schicken means to send. Schicksal means pet. Scheusal, scheuen. Scheuen or scheu means shy. Shyness. Scheu means shyness. Scheuen means to be shy. So Scheusal means the thing by which provides a person, which makes a person shy. That's a monster. German nouns in singular form ending with tum. Das Königtum, kingdom. Das Königtum, kingdom. Kingdom comes from the word der König, die Könige, die Königin, die Königin. That is king and queen. So, tum is the property of the king. Okay. So, this is kingdom. Das Eigentum is equal to property. Das Altertum is equal to alter means age, altertum also means age. German nouns in singular form ending with Das Museum means museum, das Quantum means the quantum number, quantum is in quanta. Various are there.
Sir, this museum is an English word or German?
Museum is a French word.
Then
Museum.
it's used in German here.
It is, sorry. Probably, yes, it is a French word. Yes, French word, because Germany was at one time under the French rule, so many of the French words are used in German, but they are in neuter gender. They are generally in neuter gender. Many of the Greek words are used in German. So, German nouns in singular form ending with et, like packet, racket, then there are various words with et. Okay. Et. German nouns in singular form ending with E-double-T, like das Bett, bet means bed, das Fett, fett means fat, various et, all ett words are das. German nouns in singular form ending with ment. Ment means ment. Ment is also a French thing, French suffix. But still, actually it's not a suffix, French suffix is actually a Latin suffix. But however, it's also used in French. The French suffix. So this is the reason why all words with ment are of neuter gender. Das Parlament, das Regiment, das any other ment. Okay. Words derived out of Greek language with M and ma endings are all neuter. Like M, problem, system, and various like this. Ma, das Thema, das Klima. So all ma's are, all ma's derived from Greek language are only das. Otherwise, if ma is derived from non-Greek or if it is a original German word, then it will be feminine gender. Or even masculine gender. Feminine gender mostly. Most of the words coming from French language are neuter. Das Hotel, das Restaurant, das Hospital. Words in singular starting with gay are mostly neuter. Like das Geschoss, floor, story. Das Gebäude, building. Das Gefängnis, we have heard. But not all words starting with gegen. If it is with gegen, then it will be as per the words thereafter. Like Gegenstand. Stand is masculine, so Gegenstand means object. It's masculine. Gegenufer. Ufer is das Ufer. Ufer means stand means stand. So Gegenstand means stand, any decision, anything that is standing, pedestal, so all this thing. So Gegenstand means object. but this should be as because stand is masculine, so Gegenstand will also be masculine. Like Ufer. Ufer means bank of rivers, river bank. So Gegen Ufer. Ufer, so Das Ufer. Das Ufer. So Gegen Ufer means the bank opposite on the opposite side of the river. So the opposite bank is known as Gegenufer. So Gegenufer would be Neuter because Ufer is Neuter. So what ending, what which are with Gegen takes the gender of the word with which it ends. Shall I write this down? This completes the gender determination grammar for singular form of the words. Okay. Now we come to the how to the plural formation grammar for the plural formation. Okay, 1 minute. Did we do uh, okay, we have done. One minute. Okay. The Mehrzahl Baugrammatik, the plural building grammar, plural of masculine words. Masculine words in German ending with en, er, and ei. En, er, and el will have nothing added to itself at the end of the plural form. Only the article will change to that of plural noun. 1 minute, please. 1 minute. I need to call something. Okay. Only the article needs to be changed to that of a plural noun. Example: der Wagen, the car. Der Wagen, the plural will be die Wagen because it's ending with en. Then der Regen, die Regen. Regen means rain. So rain rains. Der Tropfen, die Tropfen. Drop, drop. But der Garten, the Gaten, only an umlaut change will be there. Der Faden, the Faden. Fiber or string or strings. Now, in many cases, there would be, so in the first case, we found that there might be words with vowels which can take umlauts, but they will neither take umlauts nor add up anything in the plural form. So they will remain as they are in the singular. Only the article will change from der to die. There are certain words where there is no scope to change the main vowel. That is, the vowel will never take up an umlaut in the plural form because there is no scope for the vowel to take. Those vowels don't take umlauts, or there is already an umlaut attached to the vowel in the singular form. Third, we have seen there are some words which will take umlaut in the plural. Okay, so these three forms are there. So over there, der Wagen, die Wagen, der Regen, die Regen, der Tropfen, die Tropfen. Similarly, der Garten, die Gaten, der Faden, die Faden, der Gütel, die Gürtel, der Giebel, die Giebel, der Hebel, die Hebel, der Löffel, die Löffel. Löffel is spoon. The Nagel, the Nagel. Okay, these are all EL are there. These are Giebel, Gürtel, Hebel. These are all with EL. So the Nagel, the Nagel. So with EN, EL, and with ER even. The Lehrer, the Lehrer, The hammer, the finger, the finger. Okay, they got it. Two twice. Generally, words derived from verbs, meaning the doer of the action does not change in plural form. Even if it can take an umlaut in the plural form, then also it doesn't take any umlaut. Okay, most of the words ending with ege or ech and elienge add an e behind their singular forms to give their plural forms. They are lehrling, the lehrlinge, they are bezukling, the bezuklinge, they are liebling, the lieblinge. Similarly, iseha, with iseha, the tepik, the tepike, the enterik, the enterike. There are many words with iseha. Then ige, the koenig, the koenige, the kefik, the kefige. Only der Hennig has no plural. Okay, monosyllabic nouns derived from irregular and regular verbs take up e behind to give their plural forms. The monosyllabic nouns derived from irregular and regular verbs. Please mind this, that they are derived from verbs. These are verbal nouns and they are monosyllabic. That is, they are derived not by adding up anything behind the stump. So they are band die Bände. Volume of the binden, from binden, band, gebunden. To bind, bound, bound. So from that, we find the band past tense stump to be used to form volume of book. Band, Bände. There, Schritt, geschritte, schreiten, Schritt, geschritten. To step, step, step. So Schritt is the past tense, past stump. So from Schritt we find the noun form is der Schritt, die Schritte. Step, step. Der Biss, die Bisse. Beißen means to bite, bit, bitten. So beißen, biss, gebissen. So biss means bit, past tense. So this is the past tense stump, past stump. So from this we find the bis means bite, a bite of it. The brook, the bruke, breaks or bridge even. Bridges are also called bruke, the bruke. Brechen, brak, gebroken. So Breckenbrach, gebroken, from gebroken, that is from gebroken, ge is the thing, and ge is a prefix that needs to be added to form the past participle. So ge needs to be removed to find the stump, as well as the last ien needs also to be removed to find the stump. So last is broch, broke. So from broke comes the word brook. So the brook is from the past participle stump, broken. Most of the monosyllabic words ending with n, there are lots of examples like this, so it would be nearly 200, 300 examples like this. So, more than that, I don't remember it. So, far more than that. So this is the reason why I am not Druk. Druk means print. So first print, second print is Druk. So this is der Druk. Der Drang, Dringen. Der Zwang, Zwingen. So there are lots of things I exactly don't remember. Like Cn, Zog, get Zogen. So Zog is Z-O-G. Cn means to pull. Cn, pull, pulled, pulled. So Tien Chog, Der Chogen. Now this from Chog we find Chug, that is the thing which pulls. So the engine pulls, the engine is called the Chug, Der Chug. So all these things are there. There are lots of words. As we progress, you will learn this more. Most of the monosyllabic words ending with M are masculine, and they take their plural forms by addition of an E behind the singular form. Like der Sturm, die Stürme, storm, storms. The arm, the army. Arm means from the shoulder to the wrist. That portion is called arm. So arm, army. The baum, the boheme, three trees. The round, the roime, room, space, rooms, spaces. Various words are there. The Stamm, the Stimme, der Worm, die Worme, der Wurm, die Würme, sorry. Der Kam, die Kemme, Kum. Kum is known as the KMM, Kam. Kam, Kemme. So all these words are there. So let us move to the next thing. Words of Latin origin and ending with ANT, ENT, IST, OPH add up EN behind to give their plural forms. Aunt, their representant, the representantin. There are lots of aunt. Coulant. Then there are lots of aunt. So these aunt end with anten. Plural. Ent. Lots of ents are there. Their student, their continent, their aunt, demonstrant, their demonstrant, the demonstrantin. Demonstrator. And ent is there are thousands of words like this. Students, the continent, continental. Ist means, you know, so Eastern. Der Polizist, die Polizistin, der Sozialist, die Sozialistin, der Buddhistin, der Rassist, die Rassistin. Of their philosophin, not many words with of are there. Most of the monosyllabic words which are masculine in singular take up E behind to form the plural. So most of the monosyllabic words which are masculine in singular take up E behind to form the plural with or without accepting umlaut on the main vowel. Like their bag, the baggy, their tag, the taggy, their days, their darm, the darm, derme, intestines. Because there are two intestines for any human being. The small intestine and the large intestine. Ram roy me, baum boy me. Okay. Many polysyllabic words which are in singular out of the monosyllabic nouns and with prefixes take up e behind in the plural with or without accepting the umlaut on the main vowel. Monosyllabic nouns derive from verbs like aufstehen, die Aufstehende, rebellion. Der Stand, die Stehende. Stand has come from the verb stehen, stand, gestanden, to stand, stood. Der Vertrag, die Verträge, contracts. Tragen, trägs, trug, getragen. So, trag has come from the word tragen, to carry, to bear. Der Befehl, die Befehle, Befehlen, to command. Der Unterschied, die Unterschiede, scheiden, schied, geschieden. So from schied is Unterschied. Unterschied. One minute. Hello. আচ্ছা, আমি তো ফোনে তো কেউ করেনি, আমি তোমাদের জন্য ওয়েট করছিলাম। ও পৌঁছেছে? বাহ, আচ্ছা, তো ওর ফোনের চার্জ শেষ হয়ে গেছিল নিশ্চয়ই। হ্যাঁ 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 আমি তো তোমাকে ভয় করতে পারছিলাম না, কারণ তোমার ফোনটা বোধহয় চার্জ শেষ হয়ে গেছে। আচ্ছা, না আমার তো ভালোই নেটওয়ার্ক আছে। ও না না না, আমার আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে, একটু শান্তি পেলাম তাহলে। হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, ওই নিয়ে কথা বলছি। ঠিক আছে, ওকে 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 আমি করছি। Acha. So, Unterschied, scheiden, schied, geschieden is to separate. Separated. So, this is the reason why this Unterschied has come from sheet. Okay. So, most of the masculine nouns ending with AL, umlaut er, AR, AT, AKT, ALL, AO, AUR, EAR, EFOW take up E behind to form the plural like AL, General, Generale, umlaut Aktionär, general means military general. They call it general, it's not general. Their Aktionär, the Aktionäre, shareholders. Shareholder means company shareholder. It is shares that can be traded at the stock exchange. Their nota, the notare, notaries. Their apparat, the apparate, apparatus. Okay. Their affect, the affecte, affection. Their pedal, the pedale, caretaker of any building or anything. Their engineer, the engineere, engineer, engineers. They're cavalier, the cavaliere, cavalier. Cavalier means persons riding horse, ridden cavalier, that is infantry. They're dative, the dative, they're anything. Masculine singular nouns ending with or sometimes take up e behind and sometimes en behind to form the plural. Like the doctor, the doctorand. Doctor means PhDs of any kind in any subject. Their professor, the professorate. But major, majore, army major. Okay. Most of the masculine singular nouns ending with loge. The person who follows any subject ending with logi or e take up n behind to form the plural. So masculine singular nouns ending with loge or e take up n behind to form the plural. That is, loge will become logen. Anything ending with e will become n. Then there, as for example, the astrologe, the astrologen, the bote, the boten. Astrologe is ending with loge. So astrologe, astrologen, astrologer. This means astrologer. The bote, the boten. Bote is any messenger, courier is bote. Their Française is French person. Male French person is known as their Française. The Jungen, probably you know what is Jungen. Teenager boys. The Zeuge, the Zeugen. Zeuge is the witness. Witness is Zeuge. 1 minute, let me still verify this. That Zeuge is witness. Witness? Yes, witness only. Witness. Male witness is Zeuge, of course. Male witness will be Zeugin. Okay. Most of the masculine singular nouns, 9 o'clock already. Most of the masculine singular nouns with us ending, that is ending with us, replace the us ending of the singular by en ending in the plural. Like their globus, globen means globe, goli, anything, any round object. Rhythmus, rhythmen, rhythm. Most of the monosyllabic masculine words in singular take up en in the plural. Like their bear, the baren, their Chris, the Christian. Bear, baren means male bear. Animals. Bear, baren, their Chris, the Christian, male Christians, their fools, the Houston, prince, princess, their held, the Helden, hero, heroes. just give me 1 minute. 1 minute time. I am coming within 1 minute or some second. Mehrzahlbildung der Wörter vom weiblichen Geschlecht, plural building of words of feminine gender. Words. Or is this that my screen has become short? Okay. Where words that are feminine in singular formed and end with E take up N behind to form the plural. Like die Dame, die Damen. Die Sprache, die Sprachen. Dame, Damen means, the senior ladies, senior ladies. Die Sprache, die Sprachen. Language, languages. Etage means stage. Etage means stories, sorry. Floor stories. Stories. Frage, Fragen, question, questions. Words ending with EI, height, kite, shaft, all take up EN behind to form the plural. Die Bäckerei, die Bäckereien, EI. Die Lesung, die Lesungen, Huenge. That is AEI, Haeite, Kaite, Kaite, Huenge, SAHA, all take up AN behind to form the plural. Die Bäckerei, die Bäckereien, die Lesung, die Lesungen, die Schönheit, die Schönheiten, die Schönheit is, Lesung is lecture. Bäckerei is bakery. Probably you know that by now. What happened? Shana has gone away. Die Schönheit, die Schönheiten, die Süßigkeit, die Süßigkeit in confectionery, confectioneries, sweet thing. Verwandtschaft, die Verwandtschaften, relations, relatives, okay. If feminine words end with T in singular and the word is monosyllabic, then if the main word, 1 minute. If the feminine word end with T in singular and the word is monosyllabic, then if the main vowel of the word is an umlaut accepting vowel, then in the plural form, the word may take up an umlaut and a E behind the singular form. Like die Nacht, die Nächte, night, nights. Die arabischen Nächte, Arabian night. Die Frucht, die Früchte, fruits. the mark, the mekte, power, powers, political power particularly. If the main vowel of a monosyllable word is not an umlaut accepting vowel, then the word will take up en behind to form the plural form. Die Welt, die Welten. Still, there can be feminine monosyllabic words with an umlaut accepting vowel as the main vowel, who may not take up an umlaut in the plural form and take up en behind to form the plural form, like die Buch, die Buchten, die Fahrt, die Fahrten. Bucht means bay. Feminine words derived out of Greek language with ek ending up en behind. With ek ending take up en behind to form the plural, like the politic, the politician, politics, the technique, the technician, techniques, technology. Technical. Okay. Feminine words derived from Latin with the endings a umlaut t. Is always feminine, so they will take en. Die Universität, die Universitäten. ANZ. Umlaut T, ANZ. The difference, the presence, EON, Nation, Mission, Union. So all take up en behind or an behind to form the plural, like the Universität, die Universitäten, the Qualität, die Qualitäten, the difference, die Differenzen, the presence, die Präsenzen, die Mission, die Missionen, die Union, die Unionen, die Nation, die Nationen. Sorry. Feminine words ending in singular with er, die Kultur, die Natur, die Tastatur, a and set, the instance, the coulance, courtesy. Tastatur is computer keyboard. All take up en to form the plural. Die Tastatur, die Tastaturen, die Kultur, die Kulturen, die Instanz, die Instanzen, die Coulance, die Coulanzen. Feminine words in singular ending with en take up nen behind to form the plural form, like die Ärztin, die Ärztinnen, lady doctor, Arzt, Ärztin. So lady doctor is Ärztinnen. Die Freund, der Freund, die Freundin, die Freundinnen. Okay. Mehrzahlbildung der Wörter of the words from sächliches Geschlecht, plural building of words with a neuter gender, from the neuter gender. German nouns in singular form ending with German nouns in singular form ending with line, ken, el, en, ear. Do not add up anything behind to form the plural. Das Vögelein, die Vögelein. Das Fräulein, die Fräulein. Das Fenster, die Fenster. Das Mädchen, die Mädchen. Das Mädchen, die Mädchen. N, uh, 1 second. ENER. Uh, sorry. Oh. ER. That's Fenster. The Fenster. ER. I've given ER. EN. Uh, we have no words. Okay. Or does Lake and Below. German monosyllabic Neuter singular words having an umlaut accepting vowel as the main vowel take up an umlaut with er at the end to form the plural. Like das Amt, die Ämter, government office, government offices. Das Bad, die Bäder, bathroom, bathrooms or pond, ponds. Das Dach, die Dächer, roof, roofs. Das Dorf, die Dörfer, village, villages, village, villages. Das Huhn, die Hühner, hen, chicken. Das Land, die Länder, country, countries, land, lands. Das Log, die Lecker, hole, holes. Das Schloss, die Schlösser, castle, or Schloss is also called, the lock is also called, LOCK, lock is also called Schloss. So, lock, castle, castles. Das Volk, die Völker, folk, folks. Das Wort, die Wörter, words. German Neuter singular now, words ending with tum take a tumor behind instead to form the plural. Das Königtum, die Königtümer. Das Fürstentum, die Fürstentümer. Princedom. Königtum is kingdom, Fürstentum is princedom, likewise. Eigentum has got no plural. German Neuter singular monosyllabic nouns. German Neuter singular monosyllabic words having no umlaut accepting vowel as the main vowel take up only er behind to form the plural, like das Bild, die Bilder. So German Neuter singular monosyllabic word having no umlaut accepting vowel as the main vowel take up only er behind to form the plural, like das Bild, die Bilder, das Bread, die Bretter. Bild, Bilder means picture, pictures. Das Brett, die Bretter, boards, das Ei, die Eier, eggs, eggs, das Feld, die Felder, field or rocks, both field as well as rocks. Das Geld, Gelder, money. So money is always Geld, but different kinds of money is Gelder. Das Kind, die Kinder, child, children. Das Kleid, die Kleider. Dresses, das Lied, die Lieder, songs. Most of the German polysyllabic neuter singular words having AU as the main vowel replace the main vowel by Umlaut U vowel diphthong and take up ER behind to form the plural, like das Haus, die Häuser. Then I'll give you more examples, but just because I'm running out of time, so I'm not being able to give you at this moment. I'll give you later. Most of the German neuter singular words derived from French take up ER behind to form the plural, like das Hospital, the Hospitaler. But das Hotel, the hotels. Many of the German monosyllabic neuter singular words take up only an E behind to form the plural without an acceptance of an umlaut, like das Bein, die Beine, leg or bone, das Boot, die Boote, boats, das Haar, die Haare, hairs, das Fest, die Feste. Fest means festival. Das Heft, die Hefte, copybook, das Jahr, die Jahre, years, das Meer, die Meere, seas, das Paar, die Paare, pairs, das Schiff, die Schiffe, ships, das Spiel, die Spiele, plays, das Stück, die Stücke, pieces. So this completes the plural formation grammar. Okay. Now the main thing, one more thing. In German, there are lots of combined nouns. Now, why is the reason purpose for using this combined nouns is provide a category of the thing and hence the tentative purpose of its use. provide its category, provide the category of a thing, of a phrase, only one person is cheering, other person is going to eat. So, mainly these two things. Okay. So for number one, we get Paul mit dem Fuß gespielt. Then like Fußball. Fußball means Ball mit dem Fuß gespielt. That is ball played by foot. Ball played by the foot. So ball for foot. One is going away, the other is coming. What kind of musical chair is this? Freezer commode means dressing table. Commode for pure freezer. Freezer means pure for the beautician. Commode means mid shelf for the beautician. So they don't call it dressing table, they call it beautician's mid shelf. Arbeitszimmer means workroom, means Zimmer für Arbeit, room for work. Similarly, various things like Sonnenaufgang.
এটা কি নোংরা? তুমি পুরোটা দেখেছো? পুরোটা দেখো, পুরোটা দেখো, পুরোটা দেখো।
Okay. Sonnenaufgang is sunrise equal to rise of the sun. So lots of words are there. I can't remember now exactly. So over here, the main thing.
তুমি আমার বন্ধুদের সামনে যখন নগ্ন হয়ে একটু ধরে রাখতে তুমি ড্রেস করতে পারছো না, হ্যাঁ? কি দেখেছে বন্ধুদের কি দেখিয়েছে দেখো, বন্ধুদের কি দেখা যায় হয়ে যাচ্ছে, এবার দেখো বন্ধুদের কি দেখা, নিজের কি দেখা। এটা একটা ইংলিশ হিরোইন, ইংলিশ বই।
Two or more nouns. Here, but principally made by two or more nouns. That needs to be remembered.
ও বড় করতে যাবে, কিছু ড্রেস পরে নিয়ে বলে, ঠিক আছে? এবার দেখো ঘটনাটা নিজেটা।
So the main thing is these words are made from two or more nouns. So
এবার দেখো
this thing. Now the second type.
এবার দেখো
To provide the category of a thing by shortening the name of a name out of a phrase. Name out from a phrase.
সামনে একটা ইয়ে পড়া আছে, বুঝেছো? এইটা
Out from a phrase, whatever it might be. So this is number 2.
দাও গ্রুপে দেবে কেন? এটা তো বোকা বানানোর জন্য। এটা বোকা বানানোর জন্য, এটা শিলা ইয়েকেও দিতে পারবে। ফরওয়ার্ড করে দেবে, ফরওয়ার্ড দেবে না নিজে দিয়ে দেবে? ফরওয়ার্ডে দেবে, কি বলো? ফরওয়ার্ডে দেবে তো? আচ্ছা তাহলে ফরওয়ার্ড, ফরওয়ার্ডে ফোনিকে দেবো। আচ্ছা শিলা ঘোষ, শিলা ঘোষ দাঁড়া দেখেন মন দিলে বুঝবেই না বলো। আচ্ছা পিউটা কি গো? হ্যাঁ চিতা কাকু দোকানে শাশুড়ি দরকার নেই, তোর বলতে না ছেলে দেখে।
Present.
আচ্ছা লিখে দেবে
না
কাকে বলতো? বেবিকে?
না
বেবিকে? বেবির নামটা কি আছে দাও? বেবির নামটা কি আছে? এটা তো দাঁড়া দাঁড়া হাত দাঁড়া 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 দেখে নাও। প্লাস্টিক দাঁড়া অনামিকাকে, অনামিকাকে, অনামিকাকে দাও না, তুমি দাও অনামিকাকে।
তুমি আমি জীবনে এরকম আনন্দ দিইনি।
ছাড়ো ছাড়ো না, কিচ্ছু হবে না। ও আস্তে আস্তে খুলবে তোমার সাথে, ও খুলছে না যে ওরা খুলবে। জলিকে বলছো না, জলকে দিয়ে দিচ্ছি দাঁড়াও। জল 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 ইয়ে দেওয়া যাবে না, এত দর তোর সাথে খোলা যাবে, তাকে বল রনিতা জল নিউ কমলা
কমলা পছন্দ করে না সব।
আচ্ছা নয় আর কি দেওয়া যাবে না, মিঠু দিয়ে দেওয়া যাবে না, আর কি রুমা
আমার ছেলের একটা দুদিন
মাম্পিটা কি
গান দিদি বন্ধু
মুনিয়া
বন্ধু করে একা
দাদা দাদা সীমা
না বন্ধ করো
দাদা
আর কাউকে দেওয়া যাবে না লিখে দাও।
দেখে নিচ্ছি আমি একবার দেখে নিচ্ছি এইটা কি শোন
বৌদির দাদা ভাই বোনের ছেলের বউ
পূজাকে দিয়ে দেবো ইয়ে পূজা
বড় বেশি দেখতে ভালো
বাথরুম থেকে দিতে হবে
না একটু লক লক করে না
আফগানিস্তানে আফগানিস্তানে একটা ওটা
তো দেখা লিঙ্ক করে নেবো
সেটাই তো আমি বুঝছি না পুজোয় আছে মনে হয়, যার জন্য আমি
ও।
সেই সময় পুজোয় থাকতে চালু করে মধুশ্রীকে এই নম্বরটা দেবেন, মধুশ্রী এই নম্বরটা খুলে না এই দেখো মধুশ্রী কবে থেকে খুলে নিই নম্বরটা তোমার
এগুলো তো নাম্বার চলে না
হুম একটা নম্বর নেই তোমার কাছে হ্যাঁ আছে হ্যাঁ
দিলে না কুসুমিরা বাসের ফুলগুলো তুলে দিও
মধুশ্রী দাঁড়া মধুশ্রী ফল এইটাতে দেবে এইটাতেও দেখে বেশি তাদের ছবি নেই ঠিক আছে এইটাতে ছবি নেই এইটাতে ছবি নেই এইটা
ঠান্ডা করে নিতে না
আর নিচ্ছি নিচ্ছি
বাসের ফুল তুলে দিও সীমা ছেড়ে শনিবারও জল দিলে না
আরেকটা তোমাকে দেবো ওটা দেখবে ওটাতে আরো
কালকে 4টে না 5টা দেওয়া হবে লাল
বাড়িতে টুইট দিয়েছে
হ্যাঁ আমার শরীর খারাপ আছে বাড়িতে তুলে
খেলা মিলিয়ে সকালবেলা এই যে বলেছে মা ধরেন ফুল আর এনে দিই অথবা সকালবেলা ডিউটি যাওয়ার আগে বলে চলে যাবে এটাতে মা খুশি হবে সবাই যে দশটা তো বাজেনি
তোকে রুটি কি নিয়ে বাঁধাকপি দিয়ে দিতে হবে পাতলা করে
হ্যাঁ
বাঁধাকপি হালকা পাতলা
যাও না হ্যাঁ 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 তুমি একটু মানে তুমি বলো আমি কতক্ষণ পরে করবো বলো আচ্ছা তাহলে এই নম্বরটাতেই করো ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে যান
রাস্তায় কি বলবি
মানে এক মিনিট দেখো না একটু করে দিলে হবে
একটা কথাই বলবি
সব আজকে ছেড়ে দেবো আজকে পুরো জিনিসটাকে একটু চুপ থাকতে হবে দেখি না কি কি এসছে আবার হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে
lots of words are there. এই ভেবে আমি বলতে লিখতে পারছি না কিন্তু for all these two words, for all okay, one thing in two we find in the second part we find draw brief. Draw is the word is actually drawing. The second is draw brief means setting letter. There's nothing called draw. Wash machine, there's nothing called wash. It's washen. So washen, zum waschen, for washing. So this is a prepositional phrase. So from a prepositional phrase, this has been coined. Halte Stelle, Stelle zum Halten.
টিফিন ব্যাগে কি দিয়ে নিয়ে যাবে? বাঁধাকপি?
Many things like this.
বাঁধাকপি মানে
বাঁধাকপি তরকারি পাতলা করে হালকা করে?
হালকা করে না,
না পায়ে করে সকালবেলা রিচ করে হবে না, হালকা পাতলা ডালিয়া দিতে হবে, ডালিয়া।
না ওই জিনিসটাই আমি মনে করি।
Okay, my main thing is for all these kinds of words, give
এইসব খাবো
the type of the noun
স্বাদ হয়।
আমার 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 ওই দিকে
বাসির
And hence, the last word will always determine the gender of the noun in singular. Because gender is there only in the singular, in plural there is no gender.
কি বললে?
That is
কি বললো
বললো কতক্ষণ পরে হবে?
কিছুক্ষণ পরে আমি একটু ফ্রি হয়ে যাই, এখন ফট করে যদি ফ্রি
gender of the
আমার ক্লাসটা না গিয়ে
last
যেতে পারবো,
noun
ঠিক আছে?
will
বেশিক্ষণ রেকর্ডিং
be
চলে গেলে
the
আমাকে টাইম দেখে অফ
gender of the combined noun. In singular. বারবার বলে দিই, being said every time. Okay, so this is number one. So
দেখেছি তো দেখেছি ফাটিমাকে দেখেছি।
তো আমি ব্যাগ নিয়েছি, কিন্তু ব্যাগটা কালকে একদিন পরে আর
ঠিক আছে আসো।
পাস পাস
probrief is debrief to a drone. Wash machine.
তিন হলে বড় হচ্ছে, বড় বেশি হলে তিন, দুই, 11, 11, 12, 12 ঠিক আছে।
खेल फुटबॉल. Okay. So have you understood all? Have you understood, Shahana?
Yes, sir.
Likewise, we have to determine the gender in singular.
সেটা তো বাড়ি কি পাঠিয়েছে পাঠিয়েছে দেখো।
বাড়ি খেলাতে সব সরে যা সরে যা সব কটা যে নোংরা চলেছে সব আমি আর দেখবো না
কলকাতার দিকে বাড়ি মনে হচ্ছে বাড়ির নাম দেখলে বলে গেছে ছুরি নিয়ে গেছে তার থেকে বুঝলো বুঝলো
তোমার তোমার ঢের দেখে আমি ঘুমিয়ে
এটা বাসার থেকে পাঠায়
খুব নোংরা খুব নোংরা হয়ে যাচ্ছে ধীরে ধীরে না আমি কিন্তু খুব কনজারভেটিভ মহিলা সন্ধ্যায় পড়াশোনা আর হবে না ওই বাবা দোকান বোঝার করে দিচ্ছে আর যদি এখন শিডিউল কাজটা চাকরি পায়
না চাকরি পেয়ে যাবো যে জিনিসটা পড়াশোনা ওদের মুখো ওরা পড়াতে ব্যাপার নেই ওদের মুখস্থ করাতে ব্যাপার নেই যে জিনিসটা তুমি পড়ছে না শিখলেই করবো
আমার মনে হয় শিখবে
শিখছে নিশ্চয়ই শিখছে রেজাল্ট তো পড়ছে খারাপ তো পড়ছে না ফেলটেল করেছে কিছু জানো
জিজ্ঞেস করবো কাউকে তুই ফেল করেছিস কি
Unable to answer a journalist's question yesterday about Raghuram Ranjan's complaint against him, P. Chidambaram. P. Chidambaram এখন নেই আমাদের ইয়েতে cancelled the show halfway and left. As former RBI Governor Raghuram Ranjan complained to you that you sold Indian rupee printing machine to Pakistan. Chidambaram, that's true. As the life of the machine came to an end, we tendered to bid on it. Pakistani company Karan is a big sucker. We showed. Is it right that you sold the machine to Pakistani despite knowing that our Indian rupee gold? একটু চুপ করো না কি বলছো না চুপচাপ একটা জিনিস যেটা পড়ে শোনাচ্ছি শোনো কত বড় একটা ইয়ে insult to is that you sold the machine to Pakistani despite knowing that our Indian rupees notes are being counterfeited in Pakistan. I cannot answer the question based on the share. Pakistan is a good country. While the Reserve Bank has said that 99% of the 500,000 rupees note has been returned to the bank, and he hopes that if Congress comes to power again, we will make the old rupee notes valid. So is it true that you hoarded this 5 lakh crore in Pakistan as the governor said? Let's Congress come to power, Chidambaram. He got up and left angrily as he told you to just look at what you have all done. The show was half over. Share from Tamil Nadu. Total of 15 lakh crore and 500 and 1,000 notes were banned during the emergency crisis. They had all the comeback, but in reality only 10 lakh crores came. The reason why we lied is to keep track of who owns the remaining 5 lakh crores and what their next move is. It was only when this fact came to light that the tendency of the conflict between the central government and me caused a model drama, and I resigned as the governor of the Reserve Bank. I found out where the total money if Congress comes to power, they will turn everything into a valid note. Not only that, Pakistani militants have obtained a machine to print Indian money from Nasik to former Union Minister P. Chidambaram. P. Chidambaram alone has received a gift of 10 crore rupees for this. This machine, they have planned to smuggle out of 8 lakh crore rupees of Indian currency in Pakistan and India. I got confidential information. I took it to the Prime Minister Modi and told him. Soon after he declared the 500 invalid, he was so fast that no one else was imagined. If that 8 lakh crore rupees has infiltrated the country, this time it has been turned into a Somalia. Total of 13 lakh crore of counterfeit currency is ready outside the country. If the Congress comes to power, it will come back into the country. The country will fail.
Although there is no word called sun rises, because there is no more, we don't have more than one sun. So there is only one sun, so one sun, one rise. So the plural form.
তুমি শুধু তাড়াতাড়ি স্নানটা করো না গো,
আরে দাদা আমি ক্লাসটা ইয়ে না করে আমি যেতে পারছি না।
কিছু দাও, মশা কামড়াচ্ছে।
Let me write it over here.
ফ্যান বাইরে দাও। আজকে কিন্তু মেট্রো নেই।
জানি সেটা।
রবিবার।
Had there been a plural form, then we could have done it in this way. Like in case of Saturn, it can be there are many moons, or in case of Jupiter there are 11 moons. So we can say Mondaufgang. Mondaufgang means moonrise. So Mondaufgang, Mondaufgänge in case of Jupiter or Saturn or say Uranus. But in case of sun, there is only one sunrise. However, this is a plural formation of combined words. So please practice this, and there will be things, there will be questions from this. So in the question paper, so please go through this, and next day, this is the how many days? This is the 7th session. After the 8th session, we will have an examination. Okay. So let me write it down. I am doing the Guten Nacht today. We are meeting whether, I don't know whether what decision they will take. So if they take to do the class, then we will do the class. If they don't take, you just take the decision not to do the class, then we might not have the class. But today, the next, yes, definitely the next class will be counted as the 8th class. So after the 8th class, we will have an examination. Or everything taught within this class. Within the 8 classes.
তুমি কিছু এখন তোমাকে দিল কেন? নাম কি ওটা কি চেয়েছিলে কোন জিনিসে? দাঁড়া ওটা দিল কেন? খবরদার হাত দেবে না কিন্তু
So I'm sending you the file that we have done today. Okay.
কোটাক ব্যাংকে কিছু করোনি তো তুমি?
Sir, may I leave the link?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
Okay. So sir, I am leaving. Sir, I am leaving.